Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Where we last left off, we went to Sundermount, met with the elves, the Dalish elves. And they told us that we have to go take the amulet we got from Flemeth up here to do a ritual of some sort. So we got a new companion called Meryl. We went through cave number 1, and now we're going to go through this barrier. I'm just giving you a quick heads up though. I'm trying to do a few tweaks to my recording settings. It's now recording the video in, what is it called, H.263 or something like that, which is apparently supposed to reduce file sizes. So I'm doing that, so hopefully that will work. I've tested it, it seems to work fine, but I won't know until you guys see it, because you might be able to say, oh, it's got better quality, or it's shit, or something. But I'm doing it because it's got a better compression rate, and the file sizes shouldn't go all the way into like the tens of gigabytes. So let's just keep going. It's before I rattle on about it. So barrier.
I can open the way forward.
Can you now?
One moment.
What? Where did you get that knife? It's like everyone carries a knife in this game.
That was a summoning. That takes blood magic. Are you crazy?
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
Sure, demons are very helpful. Right up until they take your mind and turn you into a monster.
Well, yes. But that won't happen. I know how to defend myself.
Yeah, but it's like...
Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights.
It's like a door. When you use blood magic, you unlock the door. And when you keep using it, you're opening the door.
Uthanara. The endless dream, they called it. But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
Like I was saying, it's like with blood magic, when you don't use it, the door's locked and shut. When you start using blood magic, you basically unlock the door, allowing demons to just come in. It's like drawing them like beacons, and more so than when you're just a normal mage. And seeing as you have to learn blood magic from a demon, they kinda can leave themselves a way to get in. So you could get like, oh, they're gonna learn this, but I'm gonna make it so then they have a huge quirk in it that only I can exploit and no other demon can. So you have to be pretty cautious of how you deal with demons. I mean, they may prove helpful and there may be good demons, I don't know, but we've never come across one yet. It's just really a bag of worms that you just need to be careful with. Why are there bodies here? You're gonna come to life, aren't you? Just to be safe, I'll save. Oh, look at that! Oh, where's my dog? We're too powerful! We have so many people in our party! Booyah! Take down the arcane horror quickly. Shadow warrior. Oh.
I think it's safe now. Place the amulet on the altar, and I'll begin the rite.
Alright, just give me a second. I want to loot all these people. Alright. Altar. So how are we going to do this? I don't see the amulet.
Amalana Salen. Emma ira au bella serviranan. Isalahamin vinanhim dofilas. In Uthanara Narivas.
Okay. Hello?
And here we are.
Under Anatishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly.
I don't know if it's a good thing bringing you back or not.
To see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
I agreed to deliver the amulet, though you could have told me you were inside it.
Just a piece. A small piece. But it was all I needed. A bit of security.
A finger?
Should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
What are you? A spirit? An abomination? This is no magic I've ever seen.
And you would know of spirits and abominations.
I'm a mage. Of course I know of such things.
Of course. I am a fly in the ointment. I am a whisper in the shadows. I am also an old, old woman. More than that, you need not know.
I never took Anders here, so I didn't even know that was an option.
Is that someone I should know?
Yes, it is.
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone. And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Neither is she.
Why did you need me to bring you here?
Because I...
Well, she's in the mirror now somewhere.
And because I did not want to be followed. You smuggled me here quite nicely.
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one place? Bodies are such limiting things. I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole, a bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
A fragment?
You do not need to understand, child.
But I want to.
Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours. An even trade, I think.
So what now, I guess?
You have plans, I take it.
Destiny awaits us both, dear girl. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap.
Okay.
It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
What should I do?
Do as I do. Become a dragon. You could never be a dragon. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Masteranus Ashabelana.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
Sympathy? Why? I will become a dragon! You can't stop me! Yeah. Probably if I was a mage, I probably could, but cunning, dexterity. We'll do cunning. Because he uses cunning. What's this? Varric hums a melody under his breath, recalling the untellable tale of how Bianca got a name. Few things focus Varric as much. That's sustained mode. Oh, whatever. We get that in the end. Time is coin, and someone's time to die. Cool. And Anders, you can have it in magic. Creation, do you have any glyph of binding? Describes the ground with a glyph that repels opponents with a strong wave of physical force. That might be useful for a mage actually, because then they can push away enemies that are trying to get in close. Yeah, I'll have that.
It occurs to me, I don't know how Sundermount got its name. Certainly isn't Elven, is it?
I don't know, is it?
I think you've got enough coin together to get in on the expedition. We ought to go see my brother.
We shouldn't talk here.
But why? I want to
There is
talk.
no better way to ensure we will never be free.
Wait, what, Anders? What are you talking about now? Alright, before we head back, we're going to go this way. There are mushrooms there, can I loot those?
Someone's let this
Take him out! Ow! Nice! We got a shade. And that's it. Onwards and upwards! Got a chest.
So, a human, an elf, and a dwarf walk into a bar.
The human says, "You're lucky you're so short. That hurt like mad.
You could have just stopped me, Blondie.
Why waste a perfectly good setup?"
Going up a mountain. A very smoky mountain that has demons everywhere. Wait, there was nothing on it. How did I get that? Oh, whatever. But yeah, why? That brings up a question. Why in the hell are the elves here when there's all these demons bloody everywhere? Other than the fact they were waiting for us. Oh, another barrier. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Use Cone of Cold, woman. You don't have haste. For propulsion, put it there. You can use bursting arrow. That would be useful. And yeah, let's go.
Go down!
Oh yeah. Arm of Adruil. Kirkwall is guarded by mountains to the north, the tallest of which is Sundermount. The mount has a fearsome reputation. Legend says it was the site of a final battle between the Vinter Imperium of old and the ancient empire of elves that perished with Arlathan. Both sides unleashed horrors into the waking world, and famed creatures barrel the heights this very day, unaware that the war for which they were summoned for is long since over. There tears a tale in the Free Watchers that blessed Andraste, upon reaching Kirkwall with her armies, sojourned up the slopes of Sundermount alone. She stayed there 3 days. When she returned, she wept as if her heart were broken. I stayed 2 months in Kirkwall, and despite my best efforts, I never found a guide willing me to take up the mountain. Brother Janitivi, it's good to see that he's still up and about. Maybe we'll see him again in Inquisition, but who knows. Right, I think that's us done now. We'll just have to run all the way back. Just gotta keep an eye out just in case there's any other things I can loot. I don't think there is, I think that's everything. there we go. I think this instantly takes us down.
Masarana's child, your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart.
Okay. It's like she doesn't want to go. I think she said as much as well. It's difficult to guard against attacks that cause spirit damage since damage resistance and okay.
Elganon. Is this really where the elves live?
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. Take what you can get.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Yeah.
Guy. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help.
No problem.
Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
Yeah.
I'd like that, Meryl.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
Fist bump, Meryl, yeah! Friends! Now we're fine with what we are, because we're going to go in there anyway.
Hello there. I don't suppose you've heard of any work?
Not yet. Shannon oversees the docks. Says he doesn't want
We'll go straight in. We'll come out with, with Meryl. Because I like Meryl. She's Welsh, and she's funny. Ooh, mana and its use of magic. Mana is that which defines a mage. It is potential that dwells within a person but does not always manifest itself. All men are connected to the Fade. We go there to dream, but only those with the potential may draw upon its power. Mana is then a measurement of one's ability to draw power from the Fade. It is this power that is expended in magic. As in all other things, it has limits. Just a man has the strength to lift only so much weight and no more. A mage cannot work more magic at one time than his mana allows. If he wishes to work magic that would be beyond his strength, a mage must bolster his mana with lyrium. Without lyrium, it is possible for the reckless to expend their own life force in the working of magic, and occasionally ambitious apprentices injure or even kill themselves by overexertion. Cool. Alathan Part 2. You ask what happened to Alathan. Sadly, we do not know. Even those of us who keep the ancient lore have no record of what truly happened. What we have are accounts of the days before the fall and a fable of the whims of the gods. The human world was changing even as the elves slept. Clans and tribes gave way to a powerful empire called Tevinter, which, and for what reason we do not know, moved to conquer Elvenan. When they breached the great city of Alathan, our people, fearful of disease and loss of immortality, chose to flee rather than fight. With magic, demons, and even dragons at the behest, the Tevinter Imperium marched easily through Alathan, destroying homes and galleries and amphitheatres that stood for ages. Our people were corralled as slaves, and human contact quickened their veins until every captured elf turned mortal. The elves called to their ancient gods, but there was no answer. As to why the gods didn't answer, our people have left only a legend. They say that Fenharel, the dread wolf and lord of tricksters, approached the ancient gods of good and evil and proposed a truce. The gods of good would remove themselves to heaven, and the lords of evil would exile themselves to the abyss. Neither group ever again to enter the other's lands. But the gods did not know that Fenharel had planned to betray them. By the time they realized the Dreadwolf's treachery, they were sealed in their respective realms, never again to interact with the mortal world. It is a fable to be sure, but those elves who travel to the beyond claim that Fenharel still roams the world of dreams, keeping watch over the gods lest they escape from their prisons. Whatever the case, Alathan had fallen to the very humans of our people had once considered mere pests. It is said that the Tevinter Magistrates used their great destructive power to force their very ground to swallow Alathan whole, destroying aeons of collected knowledge, culture and art, the whole of elven lore left only to memory. Alright. Make his first children! You can read that if you want. I'm going to skip because it's too much reading. You know, pause it when you want to. Yep. Is that the toilet? Why is it a bucket separate from the bench? You would think the bucket would be in the bench. And where's the wash basin? Is it that other bucket? Why are there so many buckets in here? All in all, your house is better than mine, Meryl's. I mean, you've got a fireplace, you've got a really awesome looking table, you have a lantern, it's a pretty big house. You're lucky.
I didn't think you'd come.
Well, yeah, I said I would.
I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on. Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
I came here to see you, Meryl. You don't have to fuss over me.
You're so kind. My first guest, and I'm already a terrible host.
What can you do?
I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
You're so sweet, Meryl.
Not as sweet as you, that is. Good wishes are a poor gift after all you've done for me. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is... tricky.
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to the Keeper, I was always a bit secluded. I studied magic and history while the others were learning the Via Tanadal. It's good that I left. I'd have made a terrible Keeper. I was never that good with people.
You're alright, you're doing fine.
You seem to be getting the hang of it already.
I'm glad you think so. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawk. It means a lot to me.
Oh, was that it? I thought we were going to have a longer discussion. Anything else, Meryl?
By the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people are here?
I don't know. Right, we're going to swatch out Bethany because we're going to replace her with Meryl because they're basically going to be the same kind of build. Damage and damage. Right. Now, exactly the same powers. There we go. Oh, wait, no, I meant to... Alright. Now, it's 9 damage. 20 nature, 13%, 13 fire, 22 manama stamina. Let's go for... I don't know why it has plus 13% for some fire damage when it's 20 nature damage. Maybe it's magic. The mana and stamina is always good, so I guess we'll have that. Right, now I just need to find the stuff that is for her. Restriction Meryl. Ooh. Each point of health provides 0.25 additional mana. Improves a level up, plus 2 to all attributes. Sure, I'll have that. The irons looks good for you because you get resistance to nearly every type of magic. That sounds really useful for you. We'll probably have one more ring. Yeah, we'll do that. Now, I'll give you this ring. And everyone is now kitted out. For now. Which is good. Welcome to the team, Meryl! Let's go on an adventure! Right. Mac of the Opicud, Duty, Lowtown. The ancient mining tunnels between Hightown and Lowtown form the city's sewers, as well as the slum known as Darktown. Residents refer to these tunnels as... okay. Ariani. We've got 5 minutes left, but I think we'll finish a bit early, so then we can just go straight into this mission. So yeah, I will see you in the next episode, guys. So I shall see you later. Bye bye.